Maya, I see everything that you are. You and I are the same. I taught you everything. Don't be afraid. I was there for you! How could you betray me like this? There's still a chance for you to get out of this alive. You want a war, you'll have it. You take away my legacy, I take away yours! And only then, I will give you the sweet relief of death. What did you do? Marvel Studios Echo. All episodes streaming tonight. Set your Disney Plus profile to TVMA to stream.
Hey everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well and welcome to my final Echo video. This is going to be my final preview video for the upcoming Disney Plus and Hulu release of the Echo show. I've already discussed a number of my own thoughts and opinions and theories and things that I really want to see throughout this upcoming show in another video here on the channel already. This video here is really into the regards of the release and how it's all going to kind of break down from there, and then also from what we're going to see like in the near future with the Echo show, like its characters, like if it's going to have a season 2 or what's going on with everything like that. Daredevil Born Again as well. We're gonna go ahead and hop right on into it. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're discussing a number of Marvel news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel, so if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so with the premiere of the Echo show now pretty imminent at the time of recording and publishing this video, it's coming out today, later in the day. Find out when Marvel Studios' first TV mature rated show is dropping on Disney Plus with all of those details. Echo will follow the further exploits of Alaqua Cox's Maya Lopez. Maya was originally introduced into the MCU in 2021's Hawkeye, where she served as a secondary antagonist before turning on her boss, or Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, very much of a fatherly figure to her though. Now audiences can see how the character came to be, who she is, while also witnessing her next confrontation with Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, which is bound to be tense considering that she shot him in the face in the end of the Hawkeye show. Like, these two aren't necessarily talking anymore, although they definitely do have quite a history together that we kind of see teased throughout the Hawkeye show, but they never fully go in depth and explore with. That's exactly what the Echo show is really going to all be about, like is acting as like this origin story or this background story essentially for Maya Lopez's Echo character essentially, but then also at the same time continuing it on. So Echo will have a dual debut on both Hulu and Disney Plus, and this is the first that we've ever seen with any Disney Plus Marvel show. Marvel will employ a new strategy for the series release schedule by dropping each episode all at once. All 5 episodes of Echo will arrive on the streaming services, both Disney Plus and Hulu, on Tuesday, January 9th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this year all being said, a big question I've also seen kind of floating around is that, like, why is Marvel releasing all episodes of Echo like all at once? Like, what's the idea behind that? And this is something that we have seen before with Marvel Studios, specifically with the Netflix Defender characters like Daredevil and the Punisher essentially. Typically with an MCU show streaming on Disney Plus, the platform will put out 1 episode per week, or most recently with What If Season 2, they were putting out a new episode every day. So they've kind of been flexing around and playing around with these different release strategies and kind of seeing how that works with the viewership there as well. But when it comes to the Echo show, things are a bit different. The studio's reasoning for the air date change-up isn't exactly necessarily clear, but we can kind of have a few possible explanations that we can look at. Now, as I had mentioned, Netflix famously dropped all of the episodes in a given original series season all at once, allowing audiences to essentially binge watch them. That's a big kind of like marketing tool that Netflix has always had and that they've always done with their shows. So we're essentially seeing the same thing here with the Echo show, because it is said that it's going to imply a lot with the Daredevil and like street level characters, essentially like bringing Punisher, Daredevil here into like the actual MCU on Disney Plus there as well. Also, a number of the executive producers and producers for the Echo show were also executive executive producers on the Daredevil Netflix show, so they kind of have that also in mind, kind of going for it there as well. Like that whole idea and the release strategy behind it is also being implied from there. Now, not only that, but the Echo show has also often been described as and teased as from the cast and crew members, essentially as just like the stepping stone for the Daredevil Born Again show that's going to be coming out sometime next year in 2025. Like, it's essentially going to be setting up a lot of things with the Daredevil character and then also Kingpin there as well. And the whole street level premise, as if the Hawkeye show didn't already really necessarily do that, it's going to dive a whole lot deeper on into that, although at the same time while focusing on the Echo character of Maya Lopez. Essentially, like, they're gonna have to keep her very front and center, I think, for the show to really work all at the same time. Like, they can't have Daredevil and Kingpin essentially stealing the show, although they are very interesting fan favorite characters all at the same time, but they'll get their moment to shine. This binge watching kind of idea is hugely popular for pastime for viewers, and many could cite it as their preferred method of consuming new TV even. Perhaps Marvel wants to hop onto that particular bandwagon and kind of try it out and see what happens with it. Or from a far more pessimistic perspective, it could be that Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige and co are simply unhappy with the finished product and want to get Echo out there and over with as fast as possible. I really hope that that isn't the idea behind it, and I don't think it's going to be the idea behind it. Like, they definitely seem very, promising with how the Echo show turned out. They seem to be promoting and marketing it to its full, putting out new scenes and like official clips and stuff like that, different TV spots. So I think that they're definitely happy with the way that it, kind of turned out there as well, and that they won't be kind of like trying to just rush through the release strategy essentially. I hope that wouldn't be the case, but you never know kind of in this day and age with Marvel, but they do seem to be on an upward trend as of right now. Now, the early critic reactions and reviews for Echo so far have been pretty positive, with many praising its grounded tone and the strength of its lead actor, Alaqua Cox, taking on the role of Echo. It's a lean year for Marvel Studios with the MCU specifically, with only 3 live-action projects slated for release this year. Echo is going to join Deadpool 3 and Agatha Darkhold Diaries on the company's 2024 release slate. Now, quickly, I want to wrap up today's video by taking a quick read and look at some of the critic reviews actually for Marvel Studios' Echo show. Critics saw the first 2 episodes of Marvel Studios' Echo at a preview screening in the United Kingdom almost a month ago at the beginning of December last year, and had revealed some of their thoughts and opinions about what they saw on X, or now known as rather Twitter, okay? Now, Total Film's Emily Murray highlighted an incredible and violent fight scene in those first 2 episodes that had enthralled her, while also praising Alaqua Cox's performance. But she also critiqued the storytelling and the pacing of those first 2 episodes as well. They only have 5 episodes to work with to pan out the entirety of this story, so that is a big concern that a lot of people have had with like the overall pacing of the show. Anyway, she says that, in quote, "I enjoyed the first 2 episodes of Echo, which had an incredible and violent fight scene. I want to watch it again and again. The sound design is fire emoji, and the brilliant Alaqua Cox continually draws me in. But I found that the storytelling and pacing are a bit shaky. Excited to see the rest though." Ending that quote right there. Also, given that, many of these reactions and first reviews only saw those first 2 episodes, they can't necessarily completely kind of judge its storytelling or its pacing to that full extreme because it's not all there. Now, Majesty's Paul Clan also described the series as this gritty tonic to those looking for something more grounded from the MCU specifically, praising its great sense of Native American culture along with the show's action, saying that they're, in quote, "If the world-ending stakes of the MCU have you longing for something more grounded, Echo is the gritty tonic. 2-episode scene and its hard-hitting action thriller with a great sense of Native American culture. Can't wait to see the final 3 episodes when they drop in January." Ending that quote right there. There are more critic reviews and first reactions. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. What are you guys looking forward to seeing with the Echo show? We're only a couple of hours away from its release date. We're getting pretty hyped here over on the channel. Of course, I'll have a review and reaction video out here on the channel as well for those first couple of episodes of Echo. Maybe it'll be all 5. I don't know if I'm going to binge watch it. But yeah, stay subscribed to the channel and on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Have a great one, guys. This is, of course, has been Unofficial MCU. Have a great one, guys. Peace out.